Start cheering and start clapping all the way from the UK. It's Lloyd!
Move that back. Thanks, Cody. How are we doing? Are we enjoying Christmas? Yes. Okay, honest question. Who loves Christmas? Indicate by saying yes. I'm not picking up massive pro-Christmas vibes. Okay, I am just going to say I'm going to be the Grinch for the evening. Okay, how do we feel about that? I'm the So here in Croatia, Croatians, I suppose they love Christmas because they celebrate it twice. It's we're going to celebrate it on the 6th as well. But it's not Christmas, it's St. Nicholas's Day. I was speaking to my daughter, was it yesterday, last night when I was doing the dishes? And I said, Jessica, explain to me the difference between St. Nicholas's Day and Christmas. She said, well, they're different. On St. Nicholas's Day, he brings the children presents, and I'm like, okay. And if you're good, you get a present. And if you're naughty, you get a stick. You get a stick? Do you mean you get beaten with a stick, or you're given a stick? I suppose you're given a stick, Daddy. I think I know where this comes from. I think you're probably beaten with a stick. It's not like, hey, here's something that you can find just by walking through the woods. Give it to you as a present. No, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I think it was the beating. That's what the intention was. But yeah, 2 Christmases in December, but basically for Croatians and lots of other countries as well, I realise. I am probably the only person in the room who has hated Christmas ever since I was a child. And the reason is because I was raised as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And Jehovah's Witnesses, famously, among many things, don't believe in Christmas. So I literally went to school obviously I went to school. I went to school one Christmas, and my teacher was having us do a class project where we coloured in posters for the Christmas play. And I didn't know what my reasons were for not celebrating Christmas. It was all a bit complicated for me. All I could remember was, this is something I'm not supposed to do. This is something I could get into serious trouble for, so I'd better not do it. So I had to go to my teacher and say, sorry, miss, I can't do the colouring in. What? Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's against my beliefs. So she then says to the entire class, Lloyd doesn't want to help the school, and she makes me stand outside in the cold while the entire school kind of looks at me, and that's like this vision. So I guess I'm allowed to be a bit fucked up by that, you know? Who celebrated Valentine's Day? Round of applause if you celebrated it. Who did something special for Valentine's Day? That's not encouraging. No one did anything special, okay? Because here's the thing, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. That's a punchline and a joke wrapped into one, isn't it? So yeah, I actually came to Croatia still believing as a Jehovah's Witness 15 years ago. It'll be 15 years this summer. And it was coming to Croatia that made me realise, shit, I'm in a cult. Because I came to this country, went to the meetings, couldn't understand what was being said, and realised that, oh God, what have I been doing? So one of the many things that we're not allowed to celebrate, Christmas, birthdays. I say we, I'm not in it anymore. We weren't allowed to celebrate Christmas, birthdays, Valentine's Day. And the reason that's always given whenever Jehovah's Witnesses don't want you to celebrate something is, it's pagan. It was celebrated pre-Christian, or it has pre-Christian origins. Actually, Valentine's Day is post-Christian, isn't it? Saint Valentine was literally a patron saint, but they've come up with some reason why it's pagan, so I wasn't allowed to celebrate it. I also wasn't allowed to masturbate as a Jehovah's Witness. Thank you for that laughter. About my sexual repression. I wasn't allowed to date anyone who wasn't a Jehovah's Witness. I wasn't allowed to be gay. Now, I'm not gay, but it would have been nice to have the option. Wasn't allowed to be gay, wasn't allowed to wank. So basically I was very messed up growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, and it led to me being very, very horny nearly all the time. And not really knowing what to do. I remember having the talk with my dad once, and we were actually, ironically, out preaching door to door. And in the middle of preaching, we kind of go into this alleyway, and he says, "Lloyd, I need to talk to you about something." And he says, there's something that boys do in the toilets at school. So I'm thinking this is weirdly specific. What they do is they touch themselves, and when they touch themselves, their willy goes really big. So in my mind, I'm imagining like you pressing some kind of button, and this like airbag going up right in front of you and just filling the entire room, which, as we know, is anatomically how big penises can get. That's one thing I don't understand, that as an English guy living in Croatia, you guys are terrible when it comes to stealing shit. I mean, at least in the UK we do this properly. Like, go to Liverpool and leave your Porsche or your Ferrari in the streets, and you're going to come back and probably it's going to be on bricks. They're going to have at least stolen the wheels. Here in Croatia, my cable. We're really pushing things with this one. I had my daughter's bicycle stolen. She's 9, so it was like a little bike. They wouldn't steal my bike. They don't steal all the other adult bikes on the street. They steal the kiddie's bike. So yeah, Croatians, you need to get your game together. I mean, aim higher with your stealing. It's just not impressive. In Croatia, I've been struggling now for 15 years to find good food. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to say it out loud. How dare you? How dare you come here and criticize us?
How dare you? You're a liar.
Well, let's just think about this logically. National dishes. So, the English national dish. What is it?
Fish and chips. Mushy peas.
It's not fish and chips. It's not. It is chicken tikka masala. Which I think is kind of a statement. It's like, yeah, we're being bold about our colonial past. Yeah, we fucked a lot of countries over. We're owning it with this dish that's basically Indian. So that's chicken tikka masala, and you can go to the shops here in Croatia and you can buy chicken tikka masala paste. I've got a cupboard full of it because I'm English. Croatian. What's the Croatian national dish? Can anyone tell me?
Kebabby.
I've heard a few things and none of them are right.
It depends on the region.
So I actually Googled this before I came here because I've been living here for 15 years and I still don't know what the Croatian national dish is, which I think says a lot. So it's not cevapi. Cevapi is Bosnian. It's not burek. Burek is Turkish.
Everything.
It's Istrian jota. Istrian jota is what some are claiming is the Croatian national dish. And I think the fact that it's prefaced by Istrian is already telling me that there are only certain parts of the country where it's any good. Like, don't try the Dalmatian jota, that's pretty shit. Don't try the jota from Slavonski Brod, only the Istrian jota. It's sufficiently close to Italy for it to be good. And you know what jota is? It's basically bacon, potatoes, and something else, beans. If you gave me, as a Brit, bacon, potatoes and beans, I would make you a delicious English breakfast with hash browns. But what the Croatians do is, they say, just put it in a stew. Just stir it for a bit. Boli mi kurac. Stir it around, heat it, it'll be fine. But they add one more ingredient, which I think should automatically disqualify any dish from being a national dish.
and that ingredient is sauerkraut. I think that when you start adding putrid, rotten vegetables, it automatically disqualifies that meal from consideration. So yeah, I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. All I can say is I am actually, because I've been in Croatia for so long, I am a Croatian citizen. So I get to say all and I'm all of a sudden learning about my sexuality, and suddenly I have the freedom to learn about different things. Like I've learned that that was really badly timed laughter. I've learned that I'm a sapiosexual. Who here is a sapiosexual? Raise your hands. Am I the only one? A sapiosexual is someone who is sexually attracted to intelligence. So what it means is that I automatically get attracted to any signs of intelligence. It could be human, it could be whales or dolphins, certain dogs, pigs, octopuses. If I see any signs of intelligence, I'm just immediately sexually attracted. And then recently I've been really wanting to kind of push the boundaries on this and learn more about my sexuality, and I'm thinking, am I really that shallow that I only look for intelligence in other life forms? Because we now have artificial intelligence. Should I not also be thinking about how I feel sexually about AI? So I decided to experiment on ChatGPT. Do you want to hear what I said?
Yes, please.
Will you go out with me? This is on ChatGPT. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I can't go out with anyone. My purpose is to assist and provide information. How can I help you today? I like that. I like the fact that ChatGPT didn't reject just me, it rejected everybody. So that immediately made me think, okay, maybe there's a chance here. So I said, I asked you earlier and you said no, but I don't mind just going out somewhere romantic and bringing you with me so we can just talk. Is that cool with you? And ChatGPT said, I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I can't physically go anywhere or engage in activities. That's where this is going. Can't have sex. However, I'm here to assist with any questions or information you might need. What can I help you with today? So I said, we don't need to engage in any activities. Just talking like this is fine. I'm happy to just have an intelligent, I'm a sapiosexual. Let's have a sexual exchange of intelligence. Absolutely, we can continue chatting here. If there's anything specific you'd like to talk about or ask, feel free to let me know. I got a yes. ChatGPT said yes to dating me. So then I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate my experience with dating girls, which is that they lead you on and lead you on and lead you on, and then they reject you. So now that I've secured a date with ChatGPT, I'm immediately going to end it. So I said, actually, I've thought about it some more, and please don't take it personally, but I don't think I can date you right now. If anything changes, I will let you know. And ChatGPT said, no worries at all. I'm here to assist with any questions or information you need. If you ever have a change of mind, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to reach out. I'm Lloyd. Have a fantastic evening.